going on, guys? This is Respect 1017 here with another DS emulator gameplay, and today we're playing Mario Kart DS from 2005. I really love this game. I'm probably gonna say this on every single video that I make. You know, I really love all the games that I play. And so, what is a Yop Yop? Where did that even come from? My name is JORDAN, Jordan. I remember on one of my Pokemon Yellow videos I put Jordan with an O by accident. But we're playing. No, I suck at emblems. I suck. Stop interrupting me, game. Well, we're gonna do a short little Grand Prix here. I used to call it Grand Prix when I was younger. I think everyone did. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with something easy, doing the 50cc. And I start by looking at Toad, and you know, Toad was my favorite from the original Game Boy Mario Kart, because he was the fastest. But it wasn't the case. I just go ahead and choose Mario, who was faster at the time. So we're gonna start. See, I wasn't even paying attention. The figure 8 circuit. Here, there we go. And so pretty much throughout this whole video, it's just gonna be me versus Bowser jockeying for the top spot. And I forgot, you know, I don't really stall, but I get a slow start off the beginning of the video. I forgot how to start off fast, and so I'm gonna have to start from the back and work my way up. And I'm coming past what is his name, Wario, the big fat one. No, never mind, that's Luigi. And if you notice me stop right there, I'm playing this on my computer, obviously, and you know, I'm not sure which button is which at the time. You know, I'm just going off instinct. And X, which is the gas button, which I finally figured out. You know, I kept thinking that Z was it, so throughout the video I'd brake by accident and I'd completely stop. So, you know, I'm still getting better at this whole emulator thing, thanks to Trickster207. Hit up his video. His channel will be in my description, I hope, if I remember. But yeah, so I finally take second place here, and you know, I'm not really paying attention to the second screen. So when I finally, you know, move up on Bowser, and I'm like, Bowser, isn't that guy like fat as hell? Like, he's not supposed to be going that fast. This is ridiculous. And it seems like forever that it takes me to catch him. So, alright, see, it's already lap 2 right here, and I still haven't caught up to this guy. And I tried to hit him with that green shell, you know, I missed. I accidentally missed that crate right there, so I don't have a power up for a while. So it's just wheels right there. And I barely dodged the red shell, which is my favorite power up. It's like a heat-seeking missile. And finally, you know, we catch the straightaway, and I'm able to catch him, and I get the crate first. And I get the shell, and I forgot that you can shoot it backwards, so I shoot it forward, and then I get hit with this little ink things. So I can still see. It's not really that much of a distraction, but we're in the lead. So it looks like we can lead out the rest of the second lap and hopefully hold out against Bowser, who's, you know, just around the corner from me for the rest of the race. But that's not the case. We end up, you know, getting a really extensive lead on Bowser, and this race is really not that much of a contest. So, you know, it's kind of boring. And right here I get zapped, and I was like, what the heck? And then, you know, zap is not really that bad. Then I get hit with a shell right after. So, you know, they're coming for me, and then I look at the map and I'm like, never mind. Look at the lead that I have on this guy. Like, he's not gonna catch me. He's not. They'd have to send that blue shell, that what's the name? You know, that blue shell that hits the leader. That's the only way he has a chance, and I doubt anyone's gonna get that at all in this race. So I'm not really paying attention to the actual race. I'm looking at the map at this point, and I'm watching. You know, it looks like there's a little bit of a battle between Toad and Luigi for the third spot. This is sort of like a NASCAR race. I like NASCAR. You know, whenever I tell my friends that, you know, they're like laughing at me, Because my friends, my friends are kind of racist. They're like, you should not be black watching NASCAR. That's a white man sport, whatever. It's like, oh, whatever. You know, um, Jeff Gordon is my favorite racer. As I finish first, Oh, see, there's that blue shell. Well, it's too late for that. But I really like watching Jeff Gordon. There's Carl Edwards. There's Jimmy Johnson. All those other guys that I like watching. When it comes to sports, I'm pretty well rounded. I know a little bit of everything except for hockey. That's the sport that I have to learn is hockey. And whenever my friends and I happen to stumble upon a hockey conversation, they're like, "Oh, you need to be a Rangers fan, or you need to be a Devils fan, or you need to be a Penguins fan," and I just nod and listen because really, I have no idea, what these teams are. And look, I finally I have my shell skills back as I whack Toad upside the head with that green shell, and then I whack Bowser upside the head with that red shell, and now we're rocking and rolling. And I really thought this was kind of fake because how I get the first boost, and he doesn't even have a boost, but he still beats me to it. So I thought that was kind of weird. How could he be moving that fast? And as he takes the first lap, and so no, I'm gonna come down here and experiment for myself to see, um, like how. And I noticed that that little path is shorter, so I figure it out. So I'm golden right now. I'm taking, and I fall off the edge. Wow, and I end up losing the first spot for that. And here comes Toad, who might even come up and pass me here, which I hope that I was hoping that didn't happen. And I see that red shell whiz right past me, and I'm like, thank God that that did not hit me, and I get squirted with that stupid ink again. And so far it's been a minute 10 in this race right here, and it's the third lap, and I still haven't caught up to Bowser. So, I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna mirror his every movement. I'm gonna mirror every single movement that he does, and hope that my cart is faster than his. And look at it. It's a race to the crate. Race to the crate. I bump him. I miss the banana. I steal the crate from him. What do I get? What do I get? A red shell, and I shoot it backwards instead of saving it like an idiot. And Bowser goes under the bridge, and he ends up stealing the lead from me. But I get it. I get it right back immediately. And we were neck and neck for a second. And here we go again with this stupid ink. I don't even know what it's called. But who cares? I finished first. I win again. Undefeated so far in this Grand Prix. And give me those 10 points that I get for coming first. So far I'm first in standing. There's Bowser, there's Toad, there's Wario. I think that was Donkey Kong next. And I skipped it too fast in order to tell you all of the standings, but I doubt you guys care anyways. So there's this little beach race that I sort of remember, and once again I stall at the beginning, and Bowser and Toad take the first and second respectively. So here we go again. It's gonna be a little competition between us three. Uh, you know, it's just a battle for points. It's like the big three in Miami. Well, I don't see any relevance in that at all because they work as a team. But oh well, so it's the only example that came to my mind at the time. And Toad and I barely missed the banana, but Toad doesn't miss the second one. And so I get second, and that's unfortunate for Toad, as he even loses third to who's that? That's Donkey Kong, ladies and gentlemen. And I hadn't noticed Donkey Kong until just then when he took third, and I was like, what is Donkey Kong doing in a Mario game? We might as well have Sonic on a cart in here too. And I take Bowser on the ramp, and I'm first. It's only been 40 seconds in this race, and I've already taken the top spot. And just listening to myself right now, I sound absolutely retarded. My nose is stuffed up. I can't breathe through my nose right now. This is absolutely terrible. And it's what? It's like it's like 80 degrees outside. It's so hot. It's so hot in here. And I was like, you know what? I better sit down and do this commentary now, because knowing Respect 1017, you guys might not have gotten this video until Friday, cause I'm just that lazy. And here, see, I mix up Z and X on my keyboard again, and I accidentally break, but it doesn't matter. Bowser's all the way back there. I have nothing to worry about. I'm golden for the rest of this race, and I go on to win it. I get all 30 points. Perfect Grand Prix for me. Coming back as a beginner, as you can say, because I haven't played this game in a very long time. This is just the emulator is just a wonderful invention that you can go back to your childhood. Play what you want to play. I can sit here for hours. I've become so much of a fiend for this emulator. Oh, I get hit by crap. I even have the Game Boy emulator on my Android phone. So I have my emulator with me at all times on the go. And I was thinking about it. I was gonna, for all of you guys that have Android phones out there, I was gonna see if I can do a vlog, showing you guys how. And I'm like, wait, Jordan, you need a camera for that. And then my stupid head says, well, you have a camera on your phone, don't you? But how can you record the phone that has the camera on it? You're such an idiot. Those are the types of things I say to myself. I talk to myself a lot. Commentary. Basically, I've been commentating my whole life to myself, because I'm an only child, so I'm by myself 90% of the time. When I'm at home, when my mother's going back to college, so while she's at school, I'm here by myself. So yeah, call me crazy if you want to. I'm in the house talking to myself. So I picked up commentating, so it helps me not to feel as insane as I used to, sitting in the house talking to myself. And I tell my friends, and they be like, "Yo, you're a weirdo, man. You sit in the house talking to yourself." I mean, yeah, there's no one else to talk to. I mean, there's my best friend that I call just about every day. I live in one town, he lives in another. We used to go to the same school. I've known him since the first grade, and we're really cool friends. So either I'm talking to him, and we're playing PS3 together, or I'm just sitting by myself. You know what I'm saying? And so this video, is only about like 2 minutes left in this video. Um, you know, I had fun with this DS game, and so I have no idea what I'm gonna bring to you next. But I'll think of something. I'll think of something. But the only comments I get on my videos are from Trickster, my mentor, my buddy Sean that goes to my school, who taught me how to do all of this. So if I'm lucky, if you guys happen to come across this video, give me any suggestions. Respect 1017 out. Thank you very much.